Do you want to crush Amazon FBA in 2020? Well, in today's video, I'm going to break down step by step how to destroy your competition, so stay tuned. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Trevin Peterson. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller, and today is a very special day for two reasons. Number one, I got rid of the hat, I did my hair, and number two, this is probably the most important video that I've ever released on my YouTube channel. And let me explain. Today I'm going to be covering the most important facets of Amazon FBA: product research, keyword research, how to verify and know whether or not a product has potential or not, how to optimize your listings, how to optimize your PPC campaigns, and the list goes on. I promise this video is going to be a complete game changer, so make sure you stick around till the very end. And also, before we dive into it, I just want to welcome everyone that is new to the channel. Please, it would help me out a ton if you would go down, hit the subscribe button, and for the YouTube algorithm, what I want you guys to do is like this video and leave a comment. I want you guys to spam the crap out of this video. Drop a comment saying Amazon FBA, and let's see how many comments we can get on this video. It'll help me out. I want to see how many people we can get this video to because it's that important. So I just want to say thank you guys, and let's dive into the video. All right, so now let's dive into the golden nuggets that are going to be game changer for your FBA business. So let's come over here, dive into my screen, and the first thing that I want to do is just to give me a little bit of credibility. Here's my seller account, and I just want to show you guys that I'm an actual Amazon seller. I've done over $1 million in the last 14 months. I'll hit apply, and I just share that with you just because what I'm about to teach you is exactly what I implement in my own FBA business. So again, like the video for the YouTube algorithm and comment Amazon FBA. Let's spam this video, but let's go over to Amazon, and the first thing that I want to talk about is product research. Product research is absolutely crucial. If you guys don't know how to do it properly, you're going to get destroyed on Amazon. And there's two ways to basically help you understand whether or not a product is in demand, or is it too competitive, or what's the competition like? I've seen a lot of people confused with this step and not sure how to break down the data, how to understand keyword research. So I'm going to show you guys two tools that's going to break down the keyword research and then the competition of a product, and that is Helium 10. So if you come over here to Helium 10, you're gonna need to get the platinum plan. You can use my discount code AMZChampions50. You'll get 50% off for the first month, and you're going to get what's called the Helium 10 Cerebro tool, and then the Helium 10 X-ray tool. And then of course with the platinum plan, you get literally all the tools that you need, like the follow-up tool, which is gonna help you follow up to get 5-star organic reviews. And I mean, the list goes on of what you're going to get. But for this example, we're going to be using Helium 10 Cerebro and X-ray. So let's go back over to Amazon, and we're going to be using the dinosaur cookie cutters as the example. And the first thing is you need to basically find a product. And the best way to find a product is just by searching random things. I go over a lot of different strategies and techniques. There's the Helium 10 black box tool. There's the search bar on Amazon. So if you come up here and I start typing something, it's gonna recommend a bunch of things, and that's how I found this keyword. I typed in dinosaur, and then I found cookie cutters, and so I clicked on it. I was like, oh, that's interesting, and so I searched it, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is come over here to the Chrome extension, and it's gonna break down a lot of valuable information. The first thing that I'm gonna look at is the search volume. The search volume is 4,000 searches per month. Now this is an estimate of searches every single month, and that's quite a bit. Anything over 600 is a decently searched product. And now we understand that. The next thing that I'm looking at is the average reviews. The average reviews is 53, so that means the average seller has about 50 reviews. Probably less. I mean, there's some that have more. As you guys can see, this one has 175, this one has 36, this one has 47, and some have more and some have less. But that's very, very important. And the reason being is Amazon customers basically shop by looking at the reviews. And a lot of times they're willing to spend extra money if a product has more reviews because it has the credibility. Just like when I show you guys my sales on my Amazon business, as soon as I show you that I've done $1 million in the last 14 months, you're like, hey, maybe I should listen, or maybe not. But it's the same concept with anything. Social proof is so important and credibility is crucial. So if you're coming into a market let's come over here, for example, and let's search the Chrome extension for dog toys, and the average reviews is 3,000, almost 4,000, and you come and launch your product and have 0, and you're competing against sellers that have 3,000 reviews, it's going to be very, very difficult to rank and get the customer and convince the customer to buy your product compared to someone else's that has 4,000 reviews. So that's why it's very important to look at the average reviews, and I'm trying to find an average reviews of between like 50 to 150, and kind of in that range. Anything over, I'm just running away because I don't really want to deal with crazy competition, and I don't want to deal with customers basically buying someone else's product just because they have more reviews. So that's very important to understand. So that's the first thing, is the competition of the product, and that's basically how I'm looking at it, is the amount of reviews. And then there's another way to kind of break down the competition, which I'll show you guys, but that's the first thing that you guys need to do. Okay, so let's go back to the dinosaur example. So now that let's click on this, we see the average reviews, the search volume is good. I'm going to look at the average price. The average price is a little bit low for me. Now, doesn't mean I'm not going to sell it because it's cheap, but I'd rather have that at like $15, $20. I mean, it just depends. Every person is different. I have products that are selling for $9, $12, $20, $22, kind of a range. And for me, I'm going to sell whatever product has potential. And now, the cheaper the product that you're selling, obviously, the less you're going to make. I mean, it's just do the math. If a product sells for $8, there's only so much profit that you're going to make for each unit. So you have to be selling a lot of units every single day to really profit a lot. So that's kind of one thing to take into account. But the average price is $860. The average revenue is $1,100. So the average seller is doing about $1,100. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's not that much. But for me, for a first product, that's great. If I can get my first product to do $1,000 each month, I'm winning. And that's the thing that you guys need to understand, is you have to start somewhere, you have to build and slowly grow your business. It's not just you're going to launch a product and boom, you're making 7 figures. That's just not how it is. It's a constant progression, and you launch a product, it starts doing well, and then it's going to continue to grow over time. And it may lead, I mean, if you come over here, you have one guy doing $5,000 in these cookie cutters. You have another doing $2,700. So 5,000 is a lot more, and that just builds up over time. So you're going to slowly rank over time, and you're going to grow that product. So those are some things that I'm looking at right off the bat with the Chrome extension. And then some other things is right here, the review rating. This is something that not a lot of people talk about. And as you guys can see, the review rating is really good, 4.5, 4.5, 5. There's not really any bad reviews. And that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, if you find a product that has potential and there's a lot of bad reviews, that's can be good for you, but it also can be bad. And why I say it can be good or bad, you need to make sure that you're improving that product and you're solving the problem of why these people are leaving bad reviews. So if you don't, then your product is going to have bad reviews as well. So those are some things that you guys need to look at on the Chrome extension. But, and I say a big but, there's a lot more, and that's where a lot of people just fail with product research. They find one keyword, dinosaur cookie cutters, they search it, and they're like, oh, this is great. It has everything checking off the list. I'm going to sell this product. But there's another side to product research, and that is keyword research. This is helping you understand the demand and the other keywords that people are searching to buy this particular product. So we're going to be using the Helium 10 Cerebro tool to do just that. And what the Helium 10 Cerebro tool does, let's come over here. It's right here. It's a reverse ASIN lookup. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to enter in a bunch of ASINs into this tool, and the tool is going to go in and find all the keywords that those products are ranking for. It's literally the most powerful tool. I use it every single day. I use it for product research. I use it for optimizing my title, my listing, my description. I use it for my PPC campaigns. So this is kind of where I'm gonna start kind of mentioning product research, PPC, optimization, and you can tell I just get excited when I talk about this. All right, so let's come back over here and let's come to Cerebro, whatever you want to call it. And I already put these ASINs in just to kind of save some time. So I put 4 ASINs, and you can put 4, 5, 6 ASINs in here, and you're gonna hit get keywords. And you're gonna see right here, there's 5,000 keywords that come up when you put these ASINs in. But we want to kind of filter that down because 5,000 is a lot of keywords. So right here, we're gonna go to the position rank. We're gonna go 1 to 20. And the position rank is basically where they're ranking on the first page. So there's only so many spots on that first page. You don't want to go more than like 24, maybe even 10, 12. But we want to find the keywords that these products are ranking for on the first page. And if I've lost you already, just stick with me. I promise it's going to make sense once it kind of comes full circle. So right there, position rank 1 to 20, and you guys can do this when you're doing research, just do these filters. And then the search volume, I want to do the minimum of 300. Anything over 500, 600 searches is a decently sized searched keyword, and I'll kind of explain. So once I do that, I'm going to hit apply, and we're going to see that this number, the 5,600, drops down to 15 total keywords. So that's a lot better to kind of break down. You don't have to go through and sift through 6,000 keywords. You'll now only have 15 to look at. And this information is super, super valuable. So I'm gonna hit this search volume, and it's going to organize it from largest to smallest, as you guys can see. And the first one, dinosaur cookie cutters, which is the one that I searched, it has the most search volume. It shows me the competing products. It shows me the IQ score. And basically the IQ score is just taking kind of an algorithm of the search volume and the competing products, and it puts it in an equation, and it gives you an IQ score. So you can look at that, but the biggest thing that I'm looking at is the search volume and then the competing products. I mean, if the competing products is like 10, 20, 30, 40,000, that's just kind of scary because you don't want to be competing against that many people. So that is a really good keyword. Dinosaur cookie cutters, it's being searched 4,000 times. There's not that many competing products. The next thing is the Ann Clark cookie cutters. So this is being searched 1,900 times. There's 714 competing products, and that's a really good keyword as well. But the issue with this is Ann Clark is a brand. You can't really use this in your title and say Ann Clark cookie cutters because that's not your brand. It's a trademark brand. So technically this keyword, you might be able to rank for it on your PPC campaigns, but technically you can't put that in your listing. And so that's kind of a bummer. That's a really good keyword that we kind of miss out on. The next one is dinosaur sprinkles. I guess that kind of relates, but at the same time, it's not. It's different. Sprinkles and a cookie cutter is completely different. And that's our third best keyword. I mean, it's being searched 1,000 times. There's not very many competing products, and it's a great keyword, but it's not super, super targeted. And when I say targeted, let's click on this. It will take me to Amazon, and you'll see that these are sprinkles. There's not really any cookie cutters on this page. There's one cookie cutter right there, but the rest are sprinkles. There's some other cookie cutters as well. So that's not that great of a keyword either. And so basically, as you guys are seeing, we have one good keyword, but now we're going down the list. Ann Clark isn't a good keyword because it's a brand name. Dinosaur sprinkles isn't that good because it's not super targeted. We have dinosaur cookie cutter, which this is a good keyword, but it's not being searched a ton. It's being searched 700 times. Yeah, there's not a ton of competing products. So, I mean, that's not terrible. We have dinosaur cookie cutter set, which is being searched over 600 times. At 923 competing products, which is good. A cupcake cookie cutter, that's not really anything. Dinosaur pancake molds, that could be something, but at the same time, it's not related. So looking at these keywords, there's only like 2 or 3 really good keywords that you can use to rank that product. And that kind of explains why people aren't doing more in sales, because there's only 1 or 2 keywords that people are searching for this particular product. So that's something that you guys need to understand is you need to, yes, look at this data on the Chrome extension, but then you need to do the keyword research and decide, okay, how many keywords are there that people are actually searching for to buy this product? You can't just go off of one keyword and say, oh, this is a great product, I'm gonna sell it because it has good search. You need to look at other keywords. There's multiple keywords that describe a product. And that's what people struggle with and don't understand. So how you're going to avoid that mistake is by using the Helium 10 Cerebro tool, doing exactly what I just did. Going and breaking down the data, looking at these different things and clicking on each one, and you can click on each one. So let's click on this one, dinosaur cookie cutter set. And then you can pull the Chrome extension, break down the data there and see what it's gonna give you, and look at the average reviews, look at the average price, and break down not just one keyword, but multiple, and see the demand of all these keywords. And sadly, this product, I mean, it has potential, and you'll see, I mean, this one, the average reviews is 111, the average price is a little bit more, and the average revenue is a little bit higher. So my guess is there's some products in here that are a little bit different than the other one, but those are things that you need to go in and check and verify and take your time and do your due diligence to really dissect the data. It's not as simple as just opening up the Chrome extension and being like, boom, that's a great product. There's more to product research than just a Chrome extension, and that's why Helium 10 Cerebro is that important. So that alone will save you thousands of dollars by verifying and looking at multiple keywords, finding the best keywords, and breaking down the data. So that is kind of the product research section portion of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, hit the like button, spam the video, Amazon FBA in the comments. Let's see how many people we can get commenting. Now let's dive into how we're going to use this information to optimize our listings and our PPC campaigns. So now that we kind of understand the data, and let's just say, let's go back to these dinosaur cookie cutters. Let's say we're launching this product, okay, just as an example. What we're going to want to do is come over here and you come to export, and you can copy to Frankenstein, and this is included in the Helium 10 Platinum plan. And basically it's going to show you all of the keywords that you have right here. These are all the best keywords, and what you're going to do is make sure that you use every single one of these keywords in your title, in your bullet points, and in your description and your backend search terms. You want to jam pack your entire listing with these keywords. And the reason being is, if we go back to Cerebro, we just put in our 4 top competitors that are selling $5,000, $2,000, $3,000. How are they selling $4,000 or $5,000 every single month? They are selling because of these keywords. So these keywords are so important to put in our title and in our listing. So that's how we're going to optimize our listing, is look at all these keywords. And obviously dinosaur cookie cutters is going to be the first thing that I'm going to say on my listing, because that is the most important keyword that I want to rank for. And then you kind of just go through and you see, okay, dinosaur cookie cutter set. You could do the same thing, dinosaur cookie cutters set for kids, or whatever the case is. As you guys can see, dinosaur sandwich cutters for kids. So you can just get creative with your title and just jam pack it with keywords, but also make it flow. You can't just do a run-on sentence and just repeat and do dinosaur cookie cutters, dinosaur cookie cutters, dinosaur cookie cutters for kids. You got to make it make sense, but put the keywords in there so it flows. So that's the first thing with optimization. And then you're going to go to the bullet points in the description and add all those keywords as well. Now with the PPC campaigns, this is literally game changer. I mean, you know what keywords you need to rank for in order to make sales, because you literally just hijacked keywords from your competitors. So with the Frankenstein tool, you have all these keywords right here. You're going to copy it, and you're going to come over here to Amazon Seller Central. You're going to create a campaign, and you're going to create a manual keyword campaign right here and enter in all those keywords. So I'll just show you guys real quick how to create a campaign. So you go to Advertising Campaign Manager, create campaign, you give it a name, a budget, you go to manual targeting, you're going to scroll down, give it an ad name, you're going to select the product, and then you're going to go to keyword targeting, and you're going to hit enter list, and boom, you're going to paste all those keywords. And what I would recommend is probably doing 3 or 2 separate campaigns, maybe doing like 5 keywords in each campaign, just so Amazon doesn't skip over those keywords. So you just paste it in here, then you hit add keywords, and boom, you enter the bid, and then you hit launch campaign, and you're basically, you know that those keywords that you're sponsoring your product to are the perfect keywords. And that's why this tool is so powerful, because you can do product research, you're verifying products, you're doing keyword research, you're understanding, okay, how many times are people searching for this product? And if there's not a lot of search, then I would stay away from that product because the demand is not there. And again, don't just look at one keyword, you need to look at multiple, and that's why you use the Helium 10 Cerebro tool to verify 10, 20, 30, 40 different keywords. So then you optimize your listing, and then your PPC campaigns, you can just absolutely crush it with this strategy and enter those into the keyword search, and you're just going to see just an increase in sales. And your ACoS is going to be a lot lower because these keywords are super targeted. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as I promised, this is literally the most important video. And again, like the video for the YouTube algorithm, it would really help me out, and subscribe to the channel. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video.